Okay, here we have the Virgin River. You gotta watch out for snakes around here. Got plenty of runoff coming off of those high mountains. Very green. Okay, proceed on. Get the seatbelt on, 4-point harness. Get the radio headset on. Rugged radio. And we're ready to go. Let's see where this road goes. Run out here. I'm just going to back up.
There are many kinds of RVs out there, and each one is special in its own way. Only you know what you need and can afford. While many start off small and build up to a large motorhome after ditching their tents, some choose to go for the gold right away because they spend so much time camping or are retiring soon. And others, like me, become unsettled and continue to search for the elusive perfect RV. Here's what I've been pondering if I was to consider searching for a new RV. Where do I want to go camping, since I moved to probably the #1 state for camping at my front door? No longer the first day of a trip, driving 6 to 8 hours just to get away from the Southern California crowds. My camping and recreation modes have changed. I have a side-by-side that I can go on a full-day excursion or overnight on my side-by-side right from where I live. Or trailer my side-by-side to go farther places tent camping, or stay in a cozy cabin at the KOA. For longer trips with Kathy and Coco, an RV may be preferred. The question is, what are the size restrictions here and where we will be camping? Also, I need to narrow the search for a vehicle depending on the kinds of roads I'll be taking. Do I plan on using the RV as a main vehicle, or do I plan to haul a small car or haul a trailer with a truck? I think about the comfort of my day-to-day driving vehicle and the differences I can tolerate driving a different RV vehicle. It gets annoying to have to relearn how to handle the RV after setting and use so infrequently. If I know I'll be driving along tight, windy roads here in Utah, I'll either want to have an RV that can haul a car or buy a smaller RV, such as a Class A, B+, or C class, under 30 feet. What type of RV fits my needs and budget in a forward-looking 5-year plan? Assessing my growing fleet of RVs, I need to assess and reduce, if possible, maintenance costs, title registration license fees, and insurance costs. Asking myself, am I getting full use and benefit of my recreation vehicles based on idle time cost that I'm paying? The Flare Class A sits parked in the garage unless we are on a trip a few times a year, possibly more frequently in the future here in Utah, but in different surroundings than what we are used to. For the Flare, I pay a large amount annually for license, registration, and insurance costs, and when in use, trip high fuel costs. Not as bad as out in California, but at 7 to 9 miles per gallon towing to Colorado, it gets pricey. Together with Kathy, we like all the amenities you'd find in a house, including queen-size bed while on the road. I look forward to solo or side-by-side group campouts for some guide time with the side-by-sides. Okay, well, we'll keep going. See where this goes to. Okay. We've had camper vans, but they feel suffocating, especially on a long trip. Going back to a Class C motorhome has its safety appeal over the Flare Class A, but still have large annual costs for license, registration, and insurance costs, and operated high fuel costs pulling a towed, maybe in the 8 to 10 miles per gallon. Going back to a travel trailer also has its safety appeal when combined with a properly sized tow vehicle that I can use as my daily driver. Travel trailers are getting more lightweight yet spacious and could be towed with a daily driver, not requiring a separate toad that sits unused like for the Class A and Class C. For me, the advantage of having my daily driver be my tow vehicle is minimal relearning of the handling characteristics while towing a load. The travel trailer license registration fees and insurance costs are significantly reduced over what I have now. Also, a travel trailer tow vehicle mile per gallon would be in the 12 to 16 mile per gallon range. I would have one less vehicle to store, that being the Class A Colorado Toad, thus eliminating the annual license registration insurance cost for that vehicle, which would be hardly used. A fifth wheel trailer would be too much rig. A pop-up trailer, well, been there, done that. Toy hauler would not fit with our travel setup, as my side-by-side excursions are separate. Truck camper, again, been there. Too cramped for two and too much for just me going out side-by-siding. Whether I would decide to buy used or new, I'd make sure I'm purchasing from a reputable dealer who is known to service my needs even after a sale. For a private party purchase, I would always request the service records, which may not be available for used purchase from a dealer. Chances are you'll save money by avoiding a dealer, but you'll never know what may have happened after the rig is yours without a warranty. Other important things to consider: service and warranty. Not all dealers of the manufacturer of the RV you will buy will service your car or help you with any problems you may have once you buy your RV. It's important to know you have a go-to person and/or a local dealership. This is the reason why price should not be the only determining factor in buying a rig. Make sure your selling dealer has a good reputation for after-sale service. A thorough walkthrough of the vehicle should take days, not just an hour or two. You want to know how to operate every knob and switch in the RV. Most importantly, I want to have good insurance on my new trailer or motorhome at an affordable cost. Well, I'm getting that feeling to make a change in 2020 and to make it a fun and prosperous new year. And at the same time, I'm a little anxious to make a change and the uncertainty of it, all in the continuing search for the elusive perfect RV, at least for the next 5 years.
Good opportunity to stop and look around here. Beautiful day. Oh yeah. A lizard right there. They say whether it's lizards or snakes. So there's a yerf dog. Remounted these tanks. They're here. I was afraid they would, if I ever tipped over, I'd land right on them. Here, it's flexible. If I tip over, it's not going to be the first thing you hit. In fact, it could be a situation where they come unfastened and fall away from the yerf dog. Got this bolted to the tire rack. When I cleaned the air filter last time, there was hardly any dirt in it from the air cleaner, picking it up, the air up through here to the front. Boy, that water sure looks nice. This is what you would call Hurricane Valley. Beautiful area. That's Sand Hollow Campground. Water's about, I believe the water's in the high 60s. So unless you're up on skis right away, you'd probably want to have a wetsuit. See someone pulling a skier up out over there. They're on an inner tube. So that is the primitive camping area. They probably have water. They have no other kind of hookups. Goes around the lake to there, and then the full hookups, less Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi here. Is right in that area over there. Okay. Keep on keeping on.